Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Aileen, and here we like to talk about all things makeup, mostly luxury makeup, skincare, and fashion. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope you consider subscribing and joining the family. So today, I am filming with this before it is released. And I did manage to get my hands on it early, so I don't have a lot of information. I don't know when it's being released. I don't know if it's being released with other products. I do have all four, and I will film with all four, and I'll make sure all four videos are linked down below because I'm releasing them all the same day, just so you can watch the ones that pique your interest. And what I am talking about is the Chanel Tweed palette. This is the Le Four Ombres Tweed 02 Tweed Pourpre. These are like rosy pinks and plums. I'm excited. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then keep on watching. But before we go, like we always say, comment, like, subscribe. Let's get to it. So let's swatch them. I'm excited. So I'm going to just swatch 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the first of the 4 that I am playing with. So I'm not sure how they're going to perform. Ooh, that is nice. This is like a satin. Very pretty. These are my go-to shades. Absolutely. Always my go-to shades. It's like, I don't even want to ruin. That's also a satin. The embossing on these, because the tweed is absolutely amazing. And they do come with a little tweed pouch, not your standard pouch from Chanel. This looks like a matte. Nope, that's a satin. I believe they all feel like satins. So these are the swatches, and if there's any comparisons you're interested in, let me know down below, and I'll definitely post those on Instagram for you. So let's create an eye look. So for the sake of the video, these are shadows that would totally do like 1 and done or 2 shades, but I'm going to try to use all 4 shades. So I'm going to start with the deepest shade, and I'm just going to place that right out here and go above. I'm sorry, and this is a Refer 12. So I'm just gonna flick that inward and go right above the crease just to create that open eye look, since I do have hooded eyes. And if you're new here, I'm 38 years old. I have oily skin. As far as my skin concerns, I do have hyperpigmentation and hormonal acne. I feel like my hormonal acne has been at bay, knock on wood, thanks to my skincare regimen, but I still have days. I have days. We all do. You know, where our friends come to visit. This is applying beautifully. That's the shade there. And with my BK Beauty 201, I'm just going to soften that out. So I did bring it above the crease here, but transition it into the crease so you can see the shadows when my eyes are open. So next, with my BK Beauty 201, I'm going to go into the lightest shade. Just dip into that lightly, and I just want to soften this up, but still have those pink tones. This is a softer wash of color. You're not going to get what you would get from a Natasha Denona, a Pat McGrath, or an indie brand. Like, this is just soft, elegant, mature, eyelid friendly colors where you're not emphasizing texture and you just want a wash of color. but these are my go-to shades. So next, with this shade here, I'm just gonna apply that on my finger and really place it all over the lid. Next, with the Rephr 14, I'm gonna go into the second deepest shade and really put that in the actual crease, just to start deepening this up just a little bit for dimension. And I do want to go back in after I've applied that shade to the lid and deepen out the outer corner of the eye a little bit. And I will do that with this same brush, the Rephr 14. I'm just gonna place and flick that inward. I will say there's no shimmery shade that would be nice for a brow highlight or to highlight the center of the lid or the inner corner. But I can definitely use, I'm gonna blend this out, the highlight I have on, which is the Dior Luminizer in shade Nude Riviera. It's the highlighter I have on. I applied it more dense on the highlight areas of the cheek, and then I buffed it all over for just like a beautiful, healthy glow. Because even though I'm oily, we all love a beautiful, healthy glow. So here we are. Let me complete the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I did apply the Chanel liner in the shade Prune Intense right above the lashes, and the Chanel Stylo Waterproof. They're both the waterproof in the shade Rose Couvre on the waterline, as well as the Le Volume de Chanel mascara. And I have not applied the inner corner just because I wanted you to see the eye look, just how stunning it is, even before applying that inner corner. It's very easy, very everyday. They're easy to blend. They're beautiful shadows. So I am going to apply the Dior Nude Riviera, which is the highlighter I have on, in the inner corner. And I always like to blend it upward into the shadow just so it blends seamlessly. And I'm going to bring that down just a little. And on the lower lash line, I did apply this shade here. I just ran it across. Didn't want it too deep. And I really like it. So let me just apply this on the inner corner and bring it in. And here's the final eye look. Oh, I forgot. Let's just give a little brow highlight. Lighten that up a bit. Now giving that brow highlight's just gonna open the eye and attract the light. But I like it very subtle. So pretty. Now let's move on to my final thoughts. I did go off camera and apply my Merit lipstick in the shade Millennial to finish off the look. Now, in regards to my final thoughts, this is the first palette that I'm playing with from the 4. So based on how they look, I'm hoping the deeper shades swatch darker and have more pigment. But for these type of shades, I am absolutely loving them. They're not a flat matte. They're like a satin and they have a sheer iridescence to them, but nothing chunky, nothing unflattering. They're very flattering on the eyes. And we have experienced lids here. We don't say mature here, we say experienced. And I'm really liking it. I'm really, really liking it. This is a perfect everyday. I used all 4 shades for the purpose of the video, but I would totally just use 2 shades. And I'm loving all the color stories based off what I see, but I can't wait to play with them all. But let me know which color story is speaking to you. I will also have up on Instagram photos on my skin tone as well as my daughter, and like always, if the hubby obliges. But if he doesn't oblige and you see something, you're like, can you swatch it on him? You guys can DM me and he'll do it. He'll do it on the private, but he's not just so open about it. You know what I mean? But let me know which color story is speaking to you. Which one do you plan on picking up, if any? And let's discuss down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for coming. If you're not subscribed, I hope you consider doing so. And until next time, don't forget, we are all perfectly imperfect. Bye.